In this video, we'll follow the role of a website administrator as he uses OpenText software to create a compelling web experience for the Blade 2 launch. The information flow for creative experience looks something like this. Page design begins with the selection of a template, which includes brand elements and the navigation structure. The designer then chooses content assets and drops them into the template. New pages will typically go through a review and approval before being published. And then staff will monitor audience reaction using social media and content analytics before making adjustments to create the most compelling user experience. Our creative experience scenario features Paul, the web team leader. Now the media files are ready, Paul takes over to create the new web content to support the Blade 2 launch. Using OpenText Web Experience Management, he creates a new web page and drops in the newly approved media assets. Let's see how Paul goes about creating and populating a new web page using OpenText Web Experience Management. Here we see Innovate's corporate website. A link from the home page will take users to Paul's launch page for the Blade 2. The page template includes a placeholder for Paul to type the product tagline. The page also includes a placeholder where he can drop a photo image. This is where he drops the approved image from the creative team. He saves his edits and then moves to the Media Gallery tab. All of the approved media assets have been automatically added to the gallery, including the video that Vic produced earlier. And you'll also see the photo images that we saw in the creative review process. Moving on to the Video tab, here we see again that the video file created earlier has been automatically placed onto the new web page. OpenText Web Experience Management enables Paul to repurpose web content instantly to create a dedicated microsite and to reformat pages for mobile delivery. From a simple menu pick, Paul can see how the microsite page for the product launch will look. The same graphics and video assets have been given a different treatment on the microsite. And as with the previous page template, placeholders have been provided for Paul to edit the page content. Scrolling down the page reveals some new page elements, and all of these elements are part of a library of shared components that can be used to build web pages. To add a new element, Paul simply uses the toolbar at the bottom of the page, and from the page menu, he selects the option to insert content. He chooses the Facebook widget and drops it onto one of the open page areas. And now Innovate's social media feed from Facebook becomes part of the new page. Using Web Experience Management, Paul can also see how the page will appear when viewed on a mobile device. Notice that all the media elements are dynamically adjusted to suit presentation on the smaller screen footprint of the device. To complete the process, Paul uses the system to create an automatic post on Innovate's Facebook page. He uses Web Experience Management to preview the Facebook post, adding a text update along with the promotional video. He checks the video playback from the social preview in Web, and then publishes the updated page. Finally, Paul simulates the end user's view of the newly created site pages and checks that all the new media is positioned correctly. As the final step in the process, Innovate uses OpenText StreamServe once again to create personalized invoices for its Blade 1 customers, which feature a promotion to upgrade to the new Blade 2 tablet. So in this short demo, you saw how the creative experience can be governed with the help of OpenText EIM software. You saw how the site administrator pulled together approved media assets to create a new web page for the product launch, and how we push content to the company's social media sites to solicit user feedback. And finally, how using OpenText StreamServe, the company created targeted communications for their Blade 1 customers. Now you've watched all 4 segments of this demonstration, you've seen how OpenText EIM can be used to manage the information flow for digital media production. We followed Innovate through the successful launch of their new tablet device. We began with OpenText BPM, which was used by the company's project management office to initiate the project. Next, we saw how Innovate's marketing manager set up and managed the workflow for the creative team. We saw how the team used OpenText Media Manager to capture and share some new video footage, and then how the same software was used for the creative review process. And finally, we saw how all the creative came together in the form of a new web page and microsite using OpenText Web Experience Management. To discover how OpenText could help your organization to experience the power of information, visit our website at www.opentext.com/CEM.